Hi, this is the 5-minute window into life, God, and the Bible. Nebuchadnezzar invades Jerusalem. He takes young men like Daniel and his three friends back to Babylon. He imposes the Babylonian culture and religion on them. Suddenly, he wakes up in the middle of the night with a bad dream, but he can't remember that nightmare. His magicians cannot tell him the meaning of that dream. Daniel and his three friends pray to God the whole night. God reveals the dream to Daniel, and Daniel reveals the dream to Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar might have invaded Jerusalem, but it is the God of Daniel who reveals the dream to him. Nebuchadnezzar acknowledges the God of Daniel as the revealer of mysteries. However, he will not acknowledge him as God the Most High. Yet God pursues Nebuchadnezzar. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refuse to bow down to the king's statue. He throws them into the fiery furnace. A fourth man appears to be with the three men, and this fourth man rescues them from the fire. Nebuchadnezzar recognizes that the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego rescues them from the fire. He orders the kingdom to respect their God. However, he will not acknowledge God as God the Most High. Yet, God still pursues Nebuchadnezzar. Now, in Daniel 4, Nebuchadnezzar wakes up with a nightmare. He dreams of a strong and mighty tree which is cut down. Again, the magicians of Babylon cannot tell him the meaning of the dream. Daniel tells him that he is the strong and mighty tree that will be cut down unless he acknowledges his God, Daniel's God, as the God Most High and sovereign over the kingdoms of the world. Out of his grace, God warns Nebuchadnezzar that he is the tree about to be cut down. God is still pursuing Nebuchadnezzar. However, Nebuchadnezzar refuses to acknowledge the Most High God. He thinks that he himself is the Most High. He is removed from his throne and sent to live with the animals. God reveals himself to Nebuchadnezzar. Instead, Nebuchadnezzar rejects God. Now, God breaks him down and makes him live with the animals. What will Nebuchadnezzar do? At the end of that time, I, Nebuchadnezzar, raised my eyes towards heaven, and my sanity was restored. Then I praised the Most High. I honored and glorified him who lives forever. Daniel chapter 4, verse 34. It has taken a while for Nebuchadnezzar to respond to God. For the first 4 chapters of Daniel, he rejects God. It is only now, at the end of Daniel 4, he acknowledges the Most High God as sovereign over all the earth. It has taken such a long time for Nebuchadnezzar to acknowledge God. Are we any different than Nebuchadnezzar? Is it easy for us to respond to God? How long does it take us? I find that I take a long time to respond to God. I believe it is a process, not an overnight event. We live in a day when we want everything immediately. Press the button and you get it. Is our God like is our life with God like that? Is God pursuing you? He's been talking to you for a long time. Have you responded to him? Let's hear Nebuchadnezzar's final response to God. His dominion is an eternal dominion. His kingdom endures from generation to generation. All the peoples of the earth are regarded as nothing. He does as he pleases with the powers of heaven and the peoples of the earth. No one can hold back his hand or say to him, "What have you done?" Daniel chapter 4 verses 34 through 35.